So I got a story to tell. And this story is about getting ripped off by car dealerships. Quick story.
It's a good story about a...
I'll try to make this a quick story. About a week and a half ago, me and Melissa were trying to fuel up the 2014 Fiat that she has. She's never had a problem. It's 6 years old. Has less than 30,000 miles on it. When you put the gas thing in, every time we went to pump it, it would shut off immediately. Shut off immediately, as if the car is full of gas. Check the gauge. It's only has a quarter tank. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Let's go to a different gas station. Go to another gas station, same thing. Shuts off. Shuts off. You start to question yourself whether or not you know how to pump gas, right? We go to 2 more gas stations. Finally, the last one, I just force it in, you know, a little bit at a time. In, till it's full. So then I make an appointment at Towbin Fiat over there on Sahara and Jones. They can't get us in for almost a week and a half. So go in there yesterday morning, 8 a.m. Go in. They tell us it's a $199 diagnostic fee to tell us what's wrong with it. And again, it's out, even though it's way under the miles, it's over the years, so it's out of warranty. They say they can't get to us till the next day to even tell us what's going on. Fine, no problem, check it out. They call me about 4 hours later, and they tell me the technician was able to get on it right away, and they determined they would need a new gas tank, a new fuel pump, and new gaskets. And the guy goes on to say how, oh, when I'm about to tell you, I go, oh yeah, that sounds cheap. As a joke, the guy goes, oh, well, you know, I tell you the price, just know we took like $350 off, $2,300.67. Yeah, $2,305.67 is what he says to me. And I'm like, are those American dollars? And he goes, oh, well, you know, most of it is parts. So I said, I gotta call you back. And the guy tries not to let me off the phone. I hang up the phone. I come home, I tell Melissa what's going on. Oh, yeah, and of course, you know, their rate of, the labor at Towbin is $159 an hour. Sure, it makes sense. So I get home, we go back down, we get the car. We decide not to spend the $2,300 on a brand new gas tank in a car because I'm pretty sure I can buy an entire 2014 Fiat for $2,300. We bring it home. I should have done this before. I should have known better. I start Googling problems with cars and those Fiats and whatnot. And I stumble across a YouTube video, and I stumble across a whole feed on a website about dealing with putting fuel in these Fiats. Some people suggest that you turn the nozzle upside down or whatever. But then I stumbled across one that was really interesting, and I thought never in a million years would it work. It said that you go in the back seat and you unbolt the bench seat. There's 2 16mm bolts, very easily accessible. You unbolt those, you flip up the seat. Then there's 4 Phillips head screwdrivers, the Phillips head screws. You unscrew those, take that plate off. Right there's a sending unit for the evap system for the entire fuel system. You hit that with the handle of the screwdriver, and it's supposed to make a click. Well, I hit it about 4 or 5 times, didn't hear a click, so I hit it 30 more times just to check it out. I put it all back together. Took me 30 minutes tops. Drive to the gas station, put gas in it, no problem whatsoever. Problem fixed. Cost $0. Now you tell me why a Fiat dealership wouldn't know about this type of fix, or this easy fix, or this problem, when it took me 10 minutes on Google to discover it. They tried to get me to spend $2,300 fixing something that took me 30 minutes to do, and they still charged me the $199 diagnostic fee for doing absolutely nothing. I called them today to let them know about my displeasure, and I called them today to also tell them how I fixed the problem so they could pass it on to the tech. And of course, they just give you the, oh yeah, sure, I understand, yeah, I get it, I'll pass that along to my manager. You know, I guess that's what you get for buying a cheap car. It's been a great car for the most part, though. You know, it's just that you think a car with less than 30,000 miles on it wouldn't have some type of silly problems like this. And you'd really think that Fiat would step up and at least, if they would have at least offered to pay for the parts, I probably would have paid for the labor yesterday, which would have still cost me $700. But I probably would have went for the whole job. But they wanted just $1,000 for the gas tank that I found on Outta for $550. They want $400 for the fuel pump that found on Rock Auto for $150. And I know Rock Auto on authentic Fiat parts, but I'm going to bet that they're probably better than authentic Fiat parts, especially if these ones didn't last at all. And that's the thing. There's nothing wrong with the gas tank or the fuel pump on the car. They're perfectly fine. It's the evap system that locked up somehow that I was able to fix with a screwdriver. So, anyways, that's my story. And I'll conclude with this. Who would have thought that all these phone calls I've been getting for the extended warranty on my car, they were actually trying to help me?